Hi, so I want to thank you so much. I want to take our time and thank you for being a part of my YouTube channel. I also want to extend my hand to welcome you to my Patreon channel. And also, I want to let you know that on Patreon, I go a little bit deeper into greatness, finding your purpose. Yes, God wants us to find our purpose. When I was younger, I did not know my purpose. I did not know. I knew that I was blessed. I knew that God was blessing me. I knew that God loved me before I came to Jesus, but I did not have no idea of what my purpose was or what I was called to be. I was called to be a prophet, but I didn't even know that. I kind of felt that I was called, but I didn't know. So I want to give you opportunity. God has equipped me to help you to learn of what it is that you're called to become, or if you're called to be a prophet, and then also to reach your purpose and your greatness. So I want to extend to welcome you to my Patreon channel, and I will put a link in the comments section. I'll put a link there so that you can have an opportunity to come on over to my Patreon. On my Patreon, I go so far into are you called to be a prophet? How to walk in the office of prophet, how to walk in your greatness, and your pain is leading you to your greatness. Yes, how to walk in your greatness, that would definitely be one. But also reaching for greatness and keeping it, because a lot of times we get into reaching for our greatness, we find out what our purpose is, but we don't know how to sustain it. So the thing is that once God shows you the promised land, we walk into the promised land, and then we get into the promised land not knowing that there's a bunch of giants in the promised land, and so we don't know how to keep it. So then the giants end up as though Satan, he says, give that back to me. I want it back. He never gave it to you, but he wants to take it from you. So this is how you walk into your greatness and how you keep it. And so your pain usually leads you to your greatness. Most of the time, that's why we go through it, but I go deeper into it. And as well as also, are you called to be a prophet? Like I said, when I was younger, I didn't know that I was called to be a prophet, but also I want to help you to get a chance to know if you're called to be a prophet, and then also walking in the office of a prophet, how to speak to people, how to prophesy the voice of God, how to know that you're hearing from God and it's not these other voices, that the enemy wants you to hear. So I want to invite you to come over to my Patreon page. Yes, come over to my Patreon page. But I also want to take our time and thank you for being a part of my YouTube channel. I also want to let you know that I'm going to be bringing these classes also over to YouTube for the membership. So you might as well get started on it early over at the Patreon. Come over to the Patreon and get started on it early. I want to thank you again. God bless you. And I want to ask one small favor of you. If you can share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. And again, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, subscribe right now. Hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't came over to the Patreon page, come over to the Patreon page. 7 days of free access. Yes, for this month, I got 7 days free access. So you'll get a chance to see, you subscribe to it, and then you get it for 7 days free. I want to thank you again. God bless you. God bless you. Be blessed.